Here's the new water temp gauge. I think the manual says the operating temp is supposed to be 190 degrees. And I like that this has a hash mark for 190 degrees. So I'll get this installed real quick and hopefully this will solve the gauge problem. All right, it's all secure, no leaking at all. And here's the new oil pressure gauge. It'll be interesting to see how this reads compared to the blackface one that's on there now. Okay, there's the back of the old oil pressure gauge. This fitting screws into the back of the gauge, and then this fitting couples the line to this. So what are the chances that's going to fit the new gauge? All right, here's the two gauges side by side. This fitting that was on the back, looks like they used some tape. It does fit the new gauge. Uh-oh. The studs are about the same length. So why is this not fitting? So you gotta spin it down and then it hits the post. Old one, it doesn't do that. Why is that? That's why. We're not even close to getting it tight. This is the only fitting I've got. Okay, let me go cut those off. I think we need to take not that much. Okay, both gauges are in. I think I do prefer the white-faced. And I believe those are period correct. So I'm going to start the tractor, verify the oil pressure gauge works, see where the needle falls, and also verify that the water temperature gauge works. And this time I'm going to check it with the infrared temperature gun. I'm going to take the reading off of this neck right here because that's where the temperature sender is. So if we do a test run on that elbow, 72.4 on the elbow. So let's get this started and after running it for almost 45 minutes, it was about 160, 165. Now it's about 155 and dropping. See if I can get a reading on the water. 143. That is actually pretty amazing. Do these bees really run that cool? See if I can get one on the back of the radiator. Yeah, it's about the same temperature as the coolant. So that was a no load 40-minute test. I'll have to try this thing under load and see what the temperature does. But I think it's safe to say that both gauges work. And I do like the way they look. If I didn't have that temperature gun, I might not have believed it. I might have thought the gauge was malfunctioning. But the temperature gauge and the temperature gun were corresponding with each other, so I think it's safe to assume they're both calibrated and at least in the ballpark. And the oil pressure gauge was working. Idle was about at the M, and then full power was almost to the H. So I think that's pretty good. The next test will be to get this thing under load and really test it and see what the water temperature does. But for now, I'm satisfied with that. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you later.